Thanks so much for coming to Goddess Garden, where you grow, flow, within and out. Today I'm taking y'all along with me because I'm in a garden. So when we in the garden, when we're in the garden, I'm just gonna show y'all around. The garden was growing and was flowing. And also, wait, I forgot to tell y'all is that, and you welcome peace within you, and you transmute that energy out, because peace can flow to you if you are in peace, basically, if the body is at peace. I had to get that out there, I had to, because people need that, okay? So let's go. Check this out. I am so elated because this is all sweet potatoes right here in it. That is watermelon in this bed too. This variety right here is the refined sugar from Baker's Creek, and I am elated about it. I'm ready to I'm ready for it to continue on growing, because I really want to taste it. Those new varieties, heirloom variety watermelons, actually just taste really, really good. They taste really, really phenomenal. So if you haven't grown or ate an heirloom watermelon, I'm not talking about the ones from the grocery store. Those are not heirloom. They may portray themselves like heirloom watermelon. Like, cause I seen the one at Sprouts. They said that it was Moon and Stars watermelon, and I was like, wait. I had to call them back and tell them, like, that's not Moon and Stars watermelon. Moon and Stars watermelon is actually heirloom, and that's a hybrid, and that was actually seedless. So that's pretty much like misleading, and I told them that there was misleading. So like I was stating is that be sure to grow your own. I know people tell you that support local farmers. You could, because you could be able to ask them how, did they spray their stuffs and stuff like that, because actually some local not gardeners but farmers are they are organically grown, like literally, or regenerative grown, because they got so many words for I guess like for farming. It's so interesting, because it's just like, damn, like build the soil up, put the seeds in the ground, and keep that cycle going. But I guess like the conventional farming literally broke, like the way how nature's supposed to grow any cultivars. Actually, I'm not just only talking about food, I'm just talking about any cultivars, because at the end of the day is that literally it's an ongoing beautiful cycle. You just literally just continually adding organic matter in there. That's key, y'all. I just gave y'all a key tip. Only adding organic matter into the soil. Non-organic matter, non-organic matter, and I guess like I would say like fertilizers will actually kill the soil, kill your nutrients in your plants, because at the end of the day is that if the soil is healthy, then your plants is healthy, then the body won't be malnourished. I'm gonna keep on stressing that to y'all, because guess what? On my channel, I'm talking about healthy soil. I'm not talking about how to survive and have all that other extra things like that. I'm saying about how to thrive. You guys have to actually thrive and thrive. That's what it is. Thriving. Surviving is that basically you going day to day trying to make it. No. How about you thrive? I'm out of that phase. Shit. Glad I'm out of that. It took a lot of inner work for that though. To literally see life as being beautiful, and seeing is that like how you could be alive and thriving, like how I am alive and thriving. I had to do so much inner work with that. And also, nobody talk about with inner work is that how you literally have to cut so many people off. You going on this inner journey, you cutting all these people off, and no hard feelings. It is what it is, period. Everything, it is what it is. Like, no hard feelings, just move on, because at the end of the day is that our frequency is not matching. Our you know, the energy ain't matching. The energy is going up while that individual is still down and still complaining and blah 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 blah. Whatever they're doing, we don't care. I don't care. At the end of the day, you want to be thriving. And then this on my channel, oh my gosh, it's like aphid town in this area right here. You see all of this? This right here is aphids. All right there is aphids. I'm gonna kill y'all. I am gonna, what's the name? I am gonna start killing these things. They're not gonna really do much because aphids literally is there just for an imbalance that's in the soil, which is too much nitrogen. That's what they say. I really feel that way because at the end of the day is that nature know how to really come in and balance itself out. So the thing is, which I have put way too many of my spent mushroom blocks, and it is filled with a bunch of nitrogen in there. So majority of the time, that is true. But at the end of the day, is that I'm still going to say this is that I never had aphids until I bought a plant from a nursery. I know I'm all over the place, but guess what? It's my channel, and I'm just being authentic, you know? I'm here to be authentic, and I'm not here to perform. I don't know how to perform shit, y'all. I really don't know how to perform. I just know how to be me. Shit. Be me. Because that's about growing in and out. You're going to be yourself because ain't nobody can be you, okay? So like I was saying is that I haven't had no aphids issues until I bought a plant from the nursery, and that literally it had aphids on there. So be careful when you guys are inviting plants, these outside plants inside your garden. It's the same thing as when you have a house. Would you invite these strangers inside your house? You don't know their energy, you don't know anything about them, you don't know if they got any type of pest in their body or anything like that. I'm being for real though, seriously. But this is the same thing as that. Check, do your due diligence on when you planting these plants inside your garden, because at the end of the day, they're not going to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. Let's move on, y'all. Oh, look at this one, my Swiss chard. Actually, just pan this around. I literally, when I look at this, I'm like, oh wow, I'm waiting on my flowers to actually all open up. Some things doesn't open up and bloom at the same time as like the other ones bloom at the same time. So you know, it's just the same thing as like if you're on that spiritual journey, or just whatever journey that that inner work journey, whatever work that you're doing for yourself, because self-care does not cost. Like meditation, walking, you know, that type of stuff does not cost. That's self-care. That's real self-care. Or, you know, tending to your garden, that's real self-care. Like I was saying, is that not everybody is going to be on that journey with you. That's why I stated is that some things will bloom on its own time, and when it blooms on their time, I mean, like at the end of the day is that it's still peace out, because when you grow, you outgrow your environment. You outgrow your environment, meaning even people, places, and things. Oh shit, that was a wasp in my face. Really? Oh man. Moving on. But like I was saying, is that you would literally be, well, not you. If I'm saying you, what I'm talking about from my journey, from my perspective, is that like literally it's outgrowing people, places, and things, and it doesn't even matter. This is the kicker here, y'all. Nature, or I always even say nature, energy does not care about titles. And when I'm talking about titles, is that when they talk about family, it doesn't care. Energy does not care about, you know, those titles of what people may call family. You may find your soul, though you're not going to find anything. It's about attracting, because you are aligning yourself with people that's on that same journey, or literally that's probably ahead of you. Because at the end of the day is that you are still learning. We are all still learning. So when you are still learning and also being a teacher, you're being both. You can be able to thrive like that. Not you, but it's the individual can be able to thrive just being a teacher and also being a student, because you don't know everything. And that just goes along as that, like, you don't know everything about yourself. You really don't really know much about yourself. It's especially because of the programming of accepting a program. Is that, like, basically, you know, someone has formed your identity to say, like, well, you are an identity. So it's just that basically you have to figure out what are you really, what are your main interests is, you know, what is your main interest. And that's the thing is that with life, you got to figure out your main interest, instead of saying someone is telling you, like, well, you got to go to school and, you know, be a model, or be, you know, be a comedian, all the other extra shit, like performing shit, like all the other extra stuff. So you got to figure that out. You got to figure out who you really are. And it's not bad. You just got to literally work on yourself. You know, basically cutting out all those distractions. That's what it is. I did my walk around the garden. So I just wanted to just come on here just to have a chitter chatter with y'all, just to sit here and talk to y'all about, like, you know, that inner journey of going within. And also, when I say growth, is growing within and out, is actually growing yourself. You grow yourself, but you gotta actually sit with yourself, you know. Like, I know it's like it can be challenging, because comprehend with this, y'all, I came a long ways. I'm just only speaking from my journey, so I know is that it could be challenging, but I promise you have to want to change for the better for yourself. And that's when change will come about for yourself, is that because of you gotta want it for yourself. Don't want it because of somebody else is doing it. You gotta want it for yourself. And that's just as simple as that. Life is real simple, y'all. I think that people just make things so complicated, but it's really not. It's really not.